Hi, I'm taking you home now. Hi, are you ready to go home?
How cute are these guys?
Hi guys, don't peck at me, be gentle. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I interrupt my normal videos to share that we got baby chicks. So everyone who follows me over on Instagram already knows about this because I share pretty much the ins and out of my everyday over on Instagram. So everything from my family to my mom life to my work life, I share so much over there. And I shared about the chickens, and a lot of you guys were asking what our setup is, what made us decide to get chickens, what did we get chickens for. I thought I would do a really quick video just answering questions and sharing our setup with you. I researched a little bit on the places where I could go to get baby chicks. Different feed stores have them at different times of the year. Tractor Supply is a store near us that has them at different times of the year. There's different hatcheries, but my neighbor actually raises chickens, and she told me about mypetchicken.com, where you can get all sorts of different types of breeds. The time in which they're available, it varies, but they also have not only a great selection of chickens, but they also have a really great selection of just items you'll need to care for your chickens. And then they had a really informative blog, and I read all of their blog posts about raising chickens and how to prepare and what you need to know and how to care for them. Also, not sponsored at all, by the way, but they had a live chat so you could ask all of these different questions, and it was just a really good experience. I got my chickens and they were healthy. Several months before we knew we were actually going to get chickens, I started following different hashtags on Instagram. I followed the hashtag raising chickens. I figured out which breeds I was interested in based on what color eggs we wanted, and then also personality types. I tried to familiarize myself with the different breeds by following those hashtags, so like white Cochin and Easter Eggers, and then I would communicate with the different people on Instagram and ask them questions. Once I knew which breeds I wanted and I had ordered them and I knew when they were going to hatch and when they were going to arrive, it was time for me to get set up. Now, like I said, they had a lot of the items I would have needed on the website, but I went ahead to my local Tractor Supply. Tractor Supply actually has chicks during certain times of the year. They don't have them right now, but they do have everything I needed to prepare for them, such as the chick starter and grower, which is their food, and also the containers that I put their food and water in. Now, I have never raised chicks before, but based on my research, they are self-feeders, so you make sure to put out fresh water for them daily and also have fresh food, but they will eat when they're hungry and drink when they're thirsty. So it's not like a dog or a cat when you want to put it out at certain times because they might overeat. I also got some probiotics and electrolytes to add to their water. I just followed the instructions on the back of this, but it was also recommended just because it can be a little stressful when they are sent to you as opposed to, taking them from a hatchery. It's a little stressful on their stomachs and on their, on their system. So I want to make sure they're really healthy. We are raising these to be our pets, but we're also raising them to hopefully produce organic eggs. And these are all supposed to be females, and I made sure to specify that when I ordered them from the website. But you never know, there may be a rooster in there. So we will have to wait and see, because there is a 90% chance that they are female, but always a 10% chance that there could be a rooster in there. So now I wanted to make sure I got everything for the brooder, which is where they live until they're big enough to go outside in their coop, which I'll share a video on the coop and how we build that in a later video. But for now, I just had to get everything, so they had everything at Tractor Supply. I went ahead and got the light and the little corral and the pine shavings for the bottom. And there's a lot of really good resources. I will link my favorite blogs and different places where I was researching on what I would need, because I was definitely very new to this. As with anything online, there's a lot of differing opinions and just different information, so do as much research as you can. That's what I did. This is the most cost-effective heating source, but there's a lot of different opinions on what's the safest. After I gathered a bunch of information, this was the setup that I ended up going with. That is a white Cochin, and that lays brown eggs, and the one that lays green eggs is the brown one. I will be sharing more of our raising chicken adventures here on YouTube, but I also post pretty much daily on my Instagram our family, everything we have going on with our pets and around the house, and it's a little bit more behind the scenes as well. Also, we have had a few brief but very highly supervised introductions where we let the dogs look at the chickens while we hold on to the dogs and let them get used to it.
What you doing, Ozzy boy? Huh?
And also with the kids, making sure they're really, really gentle. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm back with fall videos on Monday. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.